We're going to visualize the reality of the world we want to be in. All right? I want you to find a comfortable spot, quiet, all right? I want you to sit down or either lay down. Set a timer for 5 minutes and close your eyes, uninterrupted. Start by visualizing the ideal performance space that you see in your mind. Is it a field? Are you in an arena? Are you in a stadium? Are you in your church? Or are you at your school? Whatever you visualize, that is the reality that you're setting for yourself. What does it sound like? What color are the walls? What color are the seats, the stadium seats? Watch your fans slowly fill into the space. Listen to their excitement. Picture yourself backstage calmly waiting to perform for your audience who's excited to see you perform, who came to hear you sing, see you dance, watch you perform for them. Once you set the scene, remain quiet in that moment until your timer has gone off. That's all it takes. Try it a couple times this week.
I have this rule when I'm manifesting something is that you don't tell other people your manifestations so that they don't put negative energy into it.
The evil eye, that's what we call it, or that's what the Israelis or the Middle Easterns call it. So now that you've manifested, can you say what you tried to manifest? Or can you not talk about it anymore? Because it's like it's happened.
I can talk about it.
So tell me about what you manifested for yourself.
I just wanted my song to go well. I didn't really manifest, I wanted to be like, like I want a certain view on YouTube or anything like that. I just wanted it to do well. And I wanted people to see that I can be a good artist. Like, you can actually start a music career anywhere if you just do it right and just put like your passion into it. It'll work out.
So if you go back to like, let's say when you were a kid, did you manifest back then? When did you first start manifesting?
I only started manifesting last year, actually.
Oh, I thought this was like a big part of who you are.
It's funny because I didn't know anything about manifestation. Beginning of last year, I downloaded TikTok. And the first video was manifestation talk or whatever.
Oh, no what?
Yeah, so that was my first video. And I was like, oh, this is interesting. And then it was basically a video talking about, you should start manifesting. And this is just
I better
simple
start
ways.
manifesting. That should work for you fast.
Yeah.
So what is manifesting as you understand it?
It's basically just wishing or believing that what you want is going to happen. Yeah.
Is it more complicated, or is there like more steps or process? Like, do you have to like visualize it? Do you have to like is there a process to manifesting something?
Mine's very simple. I just write 3 things on like my I have a whiteboard in front of my bed, and I see it first thing in the morning and last thing before I go to bed at night. So it's just like 3 things. And when one of those 3 things are done, like if it came true, I just put another one in. Yeah.
That's kind of a great idea though.
Yeah.
Because it's like keeps your mind focused on like these specific goals. Makes sense.
Yeah. I've had to, now I don't read those types of things, but I've had to unlearn that they're not true. Because sometimes I write things down when I want something to get put into my head. Even if I'm gonna have a hard conversation with somebody, usually I kind of write a little mini script for myself. So I kind of know where I don't like going into something with no direction. Where do I want this to go? What are my goals? What do I want? That's what any of your athletes would do. It's like, I know that I have that as an artist. I want to have a long career. I have to do the things to be able to have that longevity. And so I would write down, kind of an idea of where I'd want conversations to go, even with the people in my life, and what do I want out of them. And I had to stop going, hey, just because they wrote that down, it's true. Because something about writing it down gives a lot of power. I don't like to write down things that I don't mean. That's why I don't write songs that I hate, because once you write it down, they are like alive.
So what you're saying is that like reading things that other people wrote about you made you think that those things were real. So it fucked with your own personal narrative.